Welcome to northern Vietnam's most remote yet breathtaking region.
Vietnam, baby! Woo!
The most north we've ever been, the Ha Giang Loop has been calling our name for years now, convincing us to take on its hairpin bends, towering peaks, and questioning its dangerous reputation.
Gosh, my heart is racing.
This is our first time taking on Vietnam by motorbike.
All part of the adventure.
We're going as a team with our really good friends Leanne and Dan, also known as the Buddy Moon. Building up the courage to conquer 350 kilometers in 3 days.
This is so great.
As we take on the twists and turns, steep ascents, and possibly the most dangerous stint we've pulled.
This is madness.
What are we doing right now?
There are moments of challenges,
Do you want me to get on?
pure magic, and a looming bromance.
Boys.
The odyssey begins on day one of the Ha Giang Loop, Vietnam.
Is it recording?
Okay.
Yeah.
How long should we be speaking for? 1 minute.
As long as you like.
I don't know what to say.
Hello, you Chev endeavours.
We are back. Today we're going to be doing the Ha Giang Loop or the Ha Giang Loop.
I'm super excited. A little bit of nerves this morning. I feel like we've done no research for this adventure we're about to go on.
I feel alright. I don't feel nervous. I feel actually pretty excited. It has this feeling of like us with some friends.
I don't think we know the extent of what we're about to get into.
And to be doing it with Chev and Dev I think is even more amazing.
It's one big epic adventure.
Yeah, we have semi-automatic bikes.
And I feel like we've never driven an automatic bike.
We've done a little bit of some test driving, but I think we'll be okay.
That's kind of the theme of this trip. We don't know, but we're gonna go anyway.
Woohoo! To adventures!
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go!
To give you a quick bike tour of this is our setup for the next 3 days. So we got bags on the back, we got 2 bags. This is what they have versus what we have, which is this. I think because we've done Everest Base Camp and that's our only thing that we can compare to, we've packed with layers and probably too many things. I'm no bike expert at all, but just to give you a little rundown on what we have a Honda Blade, it's 110cc, semi-automatic, 4-speed, and then we have got some yellow jackets. If you've watched our South Korea series or our Everest Base Camp series, we wore these bright yellow jackets. Whenever we do an epic adventure, we use the yellow jackets. Okay, so we've got a small map here on the ground just to give you an idea of where we're going. So we're starting here in Ha Giang, and the idea is we're going to go anti-clockwise, and right up here is the Chinese border. And the idea for today is we're going from here all the way up only to this point. So this is how far we've got today, but it should take us the entire day.
From here onwards, we're actually going to be taking a little route over here, and then we're going to go to probably what is known as the best part of the Ha Giang Loop. But then after that, we're going to be taking this road and going all the way back down, back to where we're staying here tonight, and it should take us 3 days, hopefully.
We're doing
What are we
this.
doing? I have no idea what we're doing. I'm nervous.
A little bit nervous, but I think we can do it. Let's go, Ha Giang Loop.
Let's go!
And we're up! Ha Giang Loop! Woo! Let's do this!
Let's go!
Let's go! What have I gotten myself into? We're about to embark on a 3-day motorbike journey on the Ha Giang Loop, one of the most anticipated trips here in Vietnam, with zero trading. What are we doing? So we left around 11 a.m., which I know sounds a little bit late, but we've actually decided to do the loop backwards because lots and lots of tour groups are doing this tour right now, which means groups of 30, groups of 50, and we kind of wanted an easier, quieter ride. So I don't know, let's see if we've made the right choice.
2 complete newbies, not bikers at all, on a baby little Honda bike. This could get interesting, who knows? I'm full of adrenaline right now.
I know this helmet looks super silly, but Dan says I look like Jane Jetsons from the Jetsons. We are about to leave Ha Giang town and we are going straight into the mountains. And this is the start of pretty much gravel road. Devon's on bike. He's concentrating. He's on bike. He's the one that's going to have to be doing all the focusing while I can provide you with all the knowledge and backseat advice, if it may be. We've just hit gravel. So far, so good.
First time ever using a semi-automatic, so I'm still learning. So some of the changes might be a bit dodgy, but we have just made our way out of the town of Ha Giang. This is my view. I have pretty much nothing in front of me, and I have Leanne and Dan navigating in front of me the whole time. I have Chev behind me, beautiful views, and I think the whole idea with this experience is you go slowly and you just look at the views, take it all in.
Okay, we're about to head through our first water puddle.
Hey guys,
We need fuel.
already. 10 minutes in.
Right, 1, 2, 3, bye.
Okay, we're back on bike.
Back on bike.
We're back on bike.
We are already headed through so many switchbacks, and we are actually going through little villages of tiny homes.
Whoa. This is crazy. You go really slowly through here.
Yeah, you cannot fly through here.
Oh my goodness, it's just wide enough. Wrong way, wrong way. We needed to go back.
Reverse. Oh, this is a pepper tree,
We ended up in someone's house.
and they've got a pepper tree. That's cool.
This is part of the adventure.
Yep, wrong way. We're in this little alley right now. It's all part of the adventure. Ooh! Do you want me to get off?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes,
We have to reverse.
I think the GPS gave us the wrong route.
Small detail, no worries.
no worries.
Can't go yet.
Yeah, there's a guy here that's saying we need to go this way.
Okay, you need to turn around, Danny.
The guy just warned us to go this way.
Hey, Doggo!
Careful, it might be a broken.
We just go straight?
Ah,
Oh, okay. Thank
come
you.
in.
Come
Thank
in.
you. Bye bye. Many a wrong turn. Goodbye. See you again. Xin chào.
This seems right.
This seems right.
Seems better. Even though we are enjoying being out in the mountains, we have made sure to be safe on the roads by driving slowly, wearing a helmet, but we also want to keep our online data safe, which is why we want to thank Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video. Surfshark has been keeping our online identity safe for the past 2 years now with the best VPN on the internet. And if you don't know what a VPN is, it stands for Virtual Private Network, which encrypts all of your data sent between your device and the internet so no one can steal your sensitive information. But what's exciting about using a VPN is you can unlock content that isn't available in your area. For example, I wanted to watch the MH370 docuseries about the plane that disappeared, but it got removed from Netflix here in Vietnam. But it's super easy for me to change my virtual location to, let's say, Malaysia close by and continue watching as normal. If you don't already have a VPN, we highly recommend Surfshark as it's the only VPN to offer one account for unlimited devices. Plus, if you use our code CHEVANDEB, you can get an exclusive Surfshark deal with an extra 3 months for free, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk in trying it out. To get started, just click the link below.
Wow, look at this. Wow.
So we're going through all these switchbacks all the way up the mountain, and we're pretty much going through some of the mountains, over some of the mountains.
I'm the drone designated holder. I hold thy drone when thy want to fly.
You're doing a good job. Hello, xin chào. Hello, hello. Okay, so we found gas, and there's a giant worm on Devon that I can't get off.
She's screaming, but the worm's on me. When we got on the bikes, we only had about a quarter of the fuel left. So we found this guy who has some fuel just in a little jug. So he's going to pour some in for us.
Put more. This one and this one. Yeah.
Không nó đi đến Tây luôn mà. Sao kia mọi đi. Đấy không?
put that first.
Kia đấy à? Yeah, bro. Ha Giang City.
Yes. Come in. Thank you.
Thank you. Come on.
Come on.
Okay, we're ready.
We're ready.
Back on bike.
Back on bike. We're about to go down this really steep switchback, but we just got some petrol now, which is a little bit hard to find, but we paid 40,000 dong and our tank is almost full. So that's really good. It just shows how cheap it is. And now down the switchbacks we go. You gotta really lean forward on these uphills. Lean forward. These switchbacks are no joke. We're just creeping through these hairpins all along the mountain. We've stopped for a short break because it is so windy up and down these switchbacks, but the view has been absolutely spectacular. And the team's having a quick break, and as you're meandering through these little switchbacks, you can just see a beautiful river, rice terraces, you can see villages of the most amazing people.
We've just come through a small village, which is crazy because we're driving through absolutely nothing. And then there's this little town. We stopped to get some water. Can we get two, Dan?
I'm trying to look.
Oh, okay.
They only have one water.
Only one water.
Shotgun. That only costs us 20,000 for two.
Two of them?
Yeah, so 10,000 each.
That's crazy.
Yeah, not bad.
We'll go up a bit left and then it's really windy.
Yeah.
So according to the map, because Dan and I are navigating, well, Dan is navigating and I'm pretending to know where we're going, is we're going to kind of go straight down this road past this little town, and then I think we're going to get through some really switchback, windy roads.
Yeah, but hopefully we can also find some lunch. Because
we're hungry.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've realized, but we have a little bit of a catchphrase for this trip. So every time we get off, we need a break or we stop for lunch and then we get going again. That's when we say we're back on bike. So that means we're in race mode, we're serious.
He looks so fast in his little helmet. A bzz. Let's go. Back on bike. We're going past little markets as well. There's some fruits here. Hello. Hello. Wow, the people have been absolutely amazing here. And it's quite crazy to think that we're going through some of the tiniest towns, but yet people are so welcoming and friendly to us. It's actually quite exciting to see how less and less of civilization we're about to see as we get higher and higher up the mountain.
I'm not so good at switching gears, but I'm learning. So we did fill up to about half a tank with that sweet guy on the way, but it's not enough. So we're feeling like we need to fill completely. I think it's going to be about 40,000 Vietnamese dong to fill half a tank. That's about 100 kilometers. 40,000. Madness. So all along the way, this is what our view is like. Incredibly beautiful and quiet rivers running and weaving, snaking through these mountains.
It's so cool that we pretty much get to stop our bikes anywhere and everywhere. I knew you were doing it! As you can see, we're the only ones here on this road, and we're just nestled in this jungle. Beautiful roads and endless views.
Beautiful!
Well, we're now heading onto some really windy, muddy roads. Oh, I think we're actually in a small town, another small town. This road is quite crazy. It goes to like gravel and then road and then half road and then wet and muddy. What is it like on the back, you may ask? Well, this is Devon's view and this is my view. This is just your passenger princess, enjoying the view, not having to focus that much. We're about to go through our first bridge. It looks like a suspension bridge actually. Look at this, wow. I'm so glad that when you get a text from your friends that you actually go, yes, say yes to the adventure. Even though I'm chomping down on a bit of sand in my teeth, always say yes to your adventure. Or your friend's adventure. Okay, we're heading towards some construction here. Okay, that was slightly terrifying. There's lots of construction going on, so this path is a little bit rocky road. But it seems like we're heading a little bit further and further up now. And I don't think we're too far away from our accommodation. I really hope that it's not going to be like this the whole way. We're heading into a bit of a sandstorm. Oh, it's a bit of a tough one to get through. We have to weave between these construction trucks, and the road is not so stable. Whoa, what a piggy doing? Bye, piggy! Whoa, what's coming up? What do I see there in the distance? Is that a cow? Hi, Moo. Hello. Wow, we just saw a lady who was carrying a giant stack of hay on her back, and that just takes me right back to trekking to Everest Base Camp, where we saw tons of yaks, tons of cows and donkeys, and lots of people carrying loads and loads on their back. And it's just incredible how people are. They're going about their business, and they're doing their jobs here in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. And we gotta go because we're actually in a little puddle. Oh my gosh, that gave me a fright. I think you should go. I think you should go. Bye bye.
Those are giant buffalo. Those aren't cows. They're buffalo.
Okay, so as you can see, we have stopped. Over there, it looks like there might have been a mudslide, but we are in a bit of a traffic stop or a traffic jam. You say 30-minute wait? Wow. They've blocked off the road here, so everybody who arrives is going to have to wait quite a while.
So we might as well go check the situation ourselves. Let me climb over here. So even though we're in a blockade, it's not a bad place to be, because this is the most incredible view I think I've ever seen. I've never seen these rice paddies that go all the way up the mountain, and then we've got this beautiful river snaking through. What a place to have a stop and a break. So right behind me, I can see the rock fall coming down the mountain. So I'm so glad that there is a block, because if we just continued on, that probably would have come down on top of us.
Thank goodness they blocked it, because all of those rocks are falling onto this road. I don't know what we're going to do right now. Look at those rocks! This is actually scary. This is really scary.
So this is all they've used to block the road, and then here's all the bikes of people that are on their way through the mountains. And I think this is how we're going to be for probably more than half an hour.
Normally we're showing you guys some amazing, tantalizing street food, but today it's gonna be Red Berry's fitness cereal bar, because this is probably our first meal that we're gonna have today on the road trip. I don't know how long we're gonna wait, but for now this will do.
Or watching TV.
Okay, so everybody's moving. I guess it's time to go.
It's a race! It's a race! It's a race! It's a race!
Let's go! Put your helmet on. Let's go. Hello! Do you want me to get off? Do you want me to get off? This is crazy!
So all of this rock has fallen from down the mountain.
This is where they were building. And there's massive trucks behind us. I think we made it out of the worst part. Gosh, my heart is racing. Woo! It's a huge traffic jam now. Everybody was waiting for ages. We had traveled 50 kilometers and now there's 20 kilometers to go until we reach our homestay for the night. I think we got to push before sunset. Oh, more mud. Oh. And look at these fields. Whoa! We're in some of the... Whoa! Oh. Okay. There's some bumpy roads here, but we're in some of the most beautiful terrain.
Now it's a bit of a race to get back to camp.
Vietnam, baby!
Woo! This is so great. Wow. Look at this. Look at these roads. That's where we were like 5 minutes ago. And I think our buddies have the same idea as us, as we have to stop and look at this view. It is insane.
This is insane.
This is the craziest place in the world. I can't English.
This is the Ha Giang Loop. This is what we came for.
We were literally driving through this valley about 5 minutes ago.
It's so difficult to portray this on camera, what this is like, to have this feeling going through these mountains. And then suddenly you're just on top of the valley, looking down through all the rice fields.
And we had to stop and look at this viewpoint. Is this even real life? This is one of the most beautiful parts of the world.
My arm is so red because we got sunburned today, but feeling a little bit chilly shows that we're much high up and we're really in the mountains.
How do you feel?
Good, actually. My bum's numb, but I'm good. I'm loving these views.
What a cool thing to do with a group of friends.
It is the best, actually.
Who said we're friends?
You just keep quiet, helmet head.
I'm being paid to be here.
Sure.
Sponsored by Chef and
Look at our setup.
Look at our setup. We're like pro bikers here. Come on, look at this.
Look at your outfit. You're like a biker.
I look like I was doing the construction. This is madness. I'm so dirty. Look at these pants and this shirt.
You can actually see it everywhere.
So bad. And the helmet head.
Oh yes, helmet
shows.
head for days.
We didn't fake. None of this is fake. We were really riding today. It's about to hit 5 p.m. and apparently the sun goes down at 5:30. We have about half an hour of sunlight and I think still an hour of riding. We took so long just examining the views and taking it all in that we might be a little bit late to camp.
Hello. Bye. Bye bye. Okay, it is 5:30 p.m. and it seems like the sun has already set. We have just entered the village where we will be staying tonight. We don't even have a booked accommodation, so we're gonna just go into an accommodation and just hope that they have some rooms available for us. He's taken all the dust, all the cold, and here's me, passenger princess. We made it! Woo, we're in the town. There's all sorts of things.
Thriving town in the middle of nowhere.
It's thriving. Look at this. Whoa.
We have seen nothing the entire day.
Whoa. Where are we? There's actually people. Oh, we're here. Look at this. We have arrived. Dugia Homestay. How do you say this? We made it. I am so happy to get off this bike.
I am absolutely knackered. I'm dirty. I'm cold. That's how I feel.
This is how we feel on the inside.
But it's been a good day.
I am absolutely wrecked. I am ready for a meal and a shower.
Well done, team.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done, team. We made it.
We made it.
We made it.
We're like, oh, well done.
So how? Yay! How many hours did we do? Until
It's 5:30, so 7 hours.
7 hours.
And it's the shortest day. We need to wake up earlier and leave earlier.
Here's a quick little insight of what our room looks like for the night. It's very, very cozy, very small. It's got a mosquito net, but it's absolutely perfect. They even have Wi-Fi. It even has a little bathroom in here, shower, toilet, sink.
So right now we're gonna have a shower and then go and find somewhere for dinner in the town. And this room was 400,000 dong, and that's about $16. For a really nice room like this, happy. What a day. So what we're going to do on this trip, which is something that we've done before, is we're doing a daily confessionals where each person is going to sit in front of the camera and just say how they feel, say how their day was, things they learned, if they're looking forward to the next day, and just their general thoughts.
So this is a little intimidating.
Wow.
What a day we have had.
Today was epic.
Apparently this is supposed to be the boring part of the loop, but I just don't see how.
It exceeded my expectations because
I felt extremely nervous this morning.
I had huge butterflies in my stomach. I was really anxious, I was really nervous.
Just because we were unprepared, wasn't sure if we had packed enough, packed too much.
How are we gonna ride a semi-automatic or semi-manual bike that we've never ridden before?
But it was also so incredibly beautiful.
It was awesome.
The views were incredible.
Probably the best I've seen here in Asia.
Just wanted to like take a photo here, take a photo here, take a photo here.
The first day really set the tone for what this adventure is about to entail. It's gonna entail loads of adventure, loads of laughs.
I just had such a wonderful time sitting on the back of the bike.
Thank you, Buddy Moon, for asking us.
I'm so glad that we embarked on this crazy adventure together.
It was a really long day.
It was tough.
One thing I didn't enjoy though was all the construction on the road. And I didn't expect the roads to be as bad as they were.
I hope our bums have gotten a little bit stronger from all the bumping and the turning.
My bum is so numb right now. I really, really enjoyed it.
On paper, this is our shortest day, so tomorrow is going to be really long.
The first half of tomorrow is going to be a little bit tough.
I think the next days are just gonna get better and better.
Buddy Moon did really well. We worked so well as a team.
We're all just having the best time, laughing with each other, taking lots of photos.
All I can say is I cannot wait for day 2.
Bring on day 2.
And I think it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait.
I hope that was good.
Something that I did on the Everest Base Camp trek is the daily stats of how we did. So obviously we're not trekking every day, doing lots of steps and going up in elevation, but I'll give you some daily stats. The first one is we did 75 kilometers today, and I think tomorrow could be closer to 100 or even 120. And this is so strange. We feel like we're surrounded by mountains, but we only went up 200 meters today. So we started at 200 meters of elevation, ended up at 400 meters. But our plan is right now, we're gonna head into town, we're gonna have some dinner, so we'll see you tomorrow morning.